Wow, okay guys, so amidst Pokimane's vacation, she's actually made a response video kind of covering all of the points of criticism against her, and I've seen the video and I've pretty much timestamped every single thing she addresses over here. Actually, you can see my list here. So she talks about Boblax, the Twitch clips guy, and don't worry, we're gonna cover all of these things, you know, individually. She talks about her MCN and how she's instructed them to not take down videos on her behalf. She talks about It's a Gundam. She talks about her usage of the N-word, comments on her appearance, the boyfriend situation, potential donation farming, reaction, fair use controversies, and the content she leaves up on stream while she walks away or while she's eating food. The only thing she didn't really cover was the Discord banned words, but that was kind of, I don't know if that really needs to be addressed. I don't know. Some of those banned words were a little bit weird, like how she had like, banned the word criticism or something like that. I don't really, you know, why? I don't know. But whatever. She's talked about most of the criticisms, and, you know, as somebody who watched the video, you know, I could just, you know, dog on her and, you know, go after her some more or whatever, but to be honest, I mean, a lot of what she said, you know, seemed to be fair. I mean, how much can you really criticize somebody when you call them out, and they respond and kind of be like, yeah, you know, what I did was a little messed up, I won't do it again. What really can you say? You can just be like, okay, well, we'll see, you know, we'll let time decide whether or not you'll be true to your word or not. I mean, she could say like, oh, I've never flagged down any critical videos, and then a month from now, we'll see a situation where she actually does flag down critical videos, and then we can judge her then. But for right now, like, okay, she's responded, and, you know, there's nothing we can really do except just wait and see what happens. Now, going over all of her points, at the start of the video, she addresses Boblax, where Boblax made a Twitter compilation video of her feuding with Keemstar, and how she had struck down that video. Something interesting to take note of is that she had already made an apology video to Boblax before, which she'd actually taken down. Now, I have a recording of this apology video because I'd actually reacted to it at least a couple years ago on my channel, on this old-ass, crusty-ass video I'd made back in January of last year. My response to Pokimane's apology. You can see that the video is right here, and instead of showing you guys an actual link to the video, I can't, because she deleted the video back in March. Pokimane deleted her apology video to me, lol rip, says Boblax. Which I'm curious why she deleted that. It sort of, you know, makes me wonder if she's gonna delete this brand new apology video after the drama's died out, you know, to, I guess, diminish the drama that's going to take place on her channel. Like, why did she take down an apology video? She's apologizing for something she already, you know, sort of apologized for in a deleted video. I don't know, just a little bit weird to me, but whatever. She apologized to Boblax again. Okay, fair enough. And then, at around this part of the video, she talks about the other person she struck down, which was the guy who was farming clips of, like, Pokimane, like, ass compilations.
So as you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross, or just misleading titles. And I had some of these sorts of videos taken down back then, but only because they were my content or my stream re-uploaded. Unfortunately, this has led to people assuming that I take down videos of people criticizing me.
Behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her, and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on. If you make a video that is negative about her, she's gonna try to gun you.
Copyright claiming on YouTube is used as censorship, and for Pokimane, this seems to be the case a lot of the time.
This is something that...
Okay, so you kind of get the point here. She's basically saying that, you know, the videos that she striked were re-uploads. Now, I'm gonna challenge people to, show a clip or whatever of, you know, times where, you know, that disprove what she's saying now, where she has actually gone after videos that were critical of her, besides It's a Gundam, because we all know that story. What she's basically saying is that she doesn't do that, like, she's not out there, like, trying to censor the internet. The only example I can think of off the top of my head that would disprove that is the It's a Gundam video. However, I can't really think of another time just off the top of my head. Now, it is a comment that's worth making. If she's willing to so openly go after It's a Gundam, what other videos has she gone after behind the scenes? However, that's only speculation, so again, I'm going to have to challenge anyone who's made a critical video of Pokimane to sort of produce evidence that disproves what she's saying right now. So that's a response to that, and, you know, if people are just re-uploading her content in a non-transformative manner, then she has every right to copy strike that because it's within her rights. So the next thing she says is that she's now telling her MCN, her manager, to stop taking down videos on her behalf. Good move. I'd recommend a lot of YouTubers do this as well. MCNs kind of tend to go a little crazy to protect people that, they have under their wing. And telling your MCN, if you're a bigger YouTuber, to kind of chill out on the takedowns or whatever and leave that to her decision, it's a good move in my opinion. So props to that. Of course, after that, she talks about It's a Gundam, and she kind of talks about why she went out of her way to go after that video. We can listen to her explanation right here.
So the part of the video that I watched was him talking down on my fans, and he was showing some tweets that were very clearly jokes, but talking about them as if they're facts. I hope people know that tweets like this are a joke. In hindsight, I can totally understand how, if someone was unsure of its legitimacy, it could be pretty upsetting to see something like this. I also want to remind people that I, or any streamer, does not want you to donate if you can't afford it. Everyone should always take care of themselves and their families first. And I try really hard to regularly say the same thing when I'm streaming as well. Back to the video. While he had this joke tweet pulled up, he also had a very real photo of a fan with me at a meet and greet, and he was making fun of them and the way that they look.
Here we have this gentleman right here. This guy is totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character. Oh, God, I love this guy's face. He's like a gnome. Dude, he doesn't even have wrists. Good Lord. He can't...
Okay, so she shows a clip of the It's a Gundam video where he's simply not just criticizing her, but criticizing innocent fans that did not sign up for internet harassment. And while I see her argument, I'd simply argue if you put yourself on the internet, you're open to as much criticism from anyone as you want. Just because someone has a certain sub count attached to their name or numbers attached to their name doesn't mean that they are, unable to criticize you. Maybe It's a Gundam, you could make the argument that you should just focus on her instead of attacking random fans that, again, didn't sign up for internet bullshit or whatever. But, while that is Pokimane's justification for going after the video, I find it to be weak, personally. Oh, he made fun of some fans or whatever. Nah, I don't really care. It's whatever. But anyway, that's her justification for it. And she acknowledges that it was wrong, and going after the sponsors was wrong. So she's kind of backed up that point now, kind of basically saying, like, yeah, going after sponsors was wrong. Even for this reason, it just wasn't enough for that to happen. Which, again, fair enough. All right. The next thing she addresses is her N-word controversy. Again, I don't care. I'm an edgelord, so if somebody gets in trouble for using the N-word, I might laugh at just, like, the reaction or whatever, but I actually don't really care about anyone really using the N-word. It's not really something that keeps me up at night. It's not like I'm just like, Pokimane uses the N-word! I don't care. After that, she addresses, comments on her appearance or whatever and kind of just says, like, yeah, I'm on the internet, people can make fun of me or whatever, I don't think I'm the hottest person ever. Again, don't care. After that, she addresses the whole boyfriend situation and kind of sources a video from her past where she says that she's not going to really make details about her life public. Now, this situation is kind of interesting to me because actually I would recommend a lot of people on social media do not disclose their private information because there's a lot of weird people on the internet that are going to use that against you. For instance, I'm not going to tell anyone who subscribed to me every single little detail about, individual members of my family because, well, quite frankly, it's none of your business. The argument against Pokimane is that while she shouldn't disclose who her boyfriend is, she should disclose the fact that she has a boyfriend so that potential donators don't get fooled into sending her large amounts of money thinking they have a chance to get with her without knowing that she actually has a boyfriend. Actually, I find that argument kind of weak. I think, yeah, there's no reason to tell anyone in your audience that you have a boyfriend. I never really jumped on her for that, I don't think. So, again, I don't really care. I guess the donation farming argument makes sense. Maybe she could just be like, hey guys, just so you know, have a boyfriend, so if you're gonna send me a lot of money in the hopes that, you think you could get with me, just know that that's never gonna happen. I guess she could do something like that. And whatever, it's her choice. Donation farming. So basically she responded to that argument by saying like, hey, Yeah, I could be making a lot of money by hiding the fact that I have a boyfriend so that people send me a lot of money. But alternatively, if I had a boyfriend, we could be making like, you know, the family channels, the couple content or something like that. Content that really sells on Twitch. It's something that Call Me Carson and Caterino did a lot of and made a lot of money doing before that whole situation broke up. So she's basically saying like, yeah, I could be making a lot of money by hiding the fact that I have a boyfriend, but alternatively, I could also be making a lot of money if I were public and making content with my boyfriend. I don't know. I have to see, like, numbers on that, I guess. But then again, this whole situation, the whole, like, boyfriend meme, I thought the meme was funny, but when it comes to actually caring about whether or not she discloses who she's dating or not, I don't really care. And then the last thing she addressed, and I'll actually play a clip from her video, was the reaction content and the fair use controversy, where streamers will often play videos without reacting to it, transformatively. We'll let her speak for herself on this one.
Content is very popular both on Twitch and on YouTube. Whether it's good content, bad content, transformative, or lazy is understandably up for debate. I can't say with certainty one way or the other.
Well, no, it's not really up for debate. I mean, there's copyright laws that are in place that determine, you know, whether or not content is fair use or not.
All I can say is that I do my best to engage with whatever content is on my stream. And honestly, oftentimes to the point of annoying my viewers.
Anyways, back to the video. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, and it's not the first time that people have said mom. I saw, oh my god, that reminds me of something.
Okay, so she's just gonna show a bunch of chat messages where people are like, play the video, you know?
Cap and Bucky have a brutal fight, but Steve is able.
He thinks his friend dies.
The odd tracer game, so he.
Again. Pause again,
Some days it's just nice to have a chill, relaxing stream with your chat. Oftentimes I'm recording with Offline TV or other collabs or other influencers, and so being able to do that is a nice balance in content, or a nice break per se. After the copyright controversy, I've been especially cautious of this. The only content I ever leave up on my stream, if I'm not actively present and engaging with it, is either my videos or Offline TV videos.
And this part right here, I think, is the biggest W for us, because now streamers like Pokimane, who is the biggest female streamer on Twitch, are now acknowledging the fact that some of the reaction content that takes place on Twitch is not, you know, in fair use or transformative. And now Pokimane, like she says, is going to be cautious of that and make sure to react plenty so that her reactions are different from the original source material, and the content she leaves up on stream is going to be her own content from now on. I think that really is the biggest W right here, because it's going to prevent a lot of streamers from cannibalizing the views from smaller YouTubers that deserve those views on their creation, on their videos, on their channels. And that's really the final thing she discusses. Like I said, she goes over 8 main points, and other than the banned Discord words, I'm pretty sure that addresses pretty much everything. Whether or not you trust her is a whole different question. To be honest, I don't really trust many people on the internet at all. But like I said, time will speak for itself. If she addresses these things and admits that these things are wrong, like for instance, watching videos in full without being transformative, and then like a month from now, she's doing exactly that, well, that's gonna look poorly on her. But if she doesn't do the things that are really that she's criticized for, like going after sponsors, striking down videos, watching videos in full or whatever, if she ceases to do all these things, then this video was genuine, as time will prove or disprove. So there you go. That's her response video. That's my coverage of it. All in all, I think if she holds true to her word, fair enough. But if she doesn't, then it's going to reflect poorly on her. And I'm going to be curious to see if this video ends up staying up or if she'll delete this later. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me for the video. My name's AllUFC. You hear the music. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed my coverage of this situation. Had a lot of fun doing this. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for catching it. Peace out, everyone.